I'm Isaiah Truman, and I train the world's best athletes. Surfers, snowboarders, golfers, tennis players, every sport imaginable, except for shooting. I have 10 weeks to take high school senior Reagan Tyler and make her into the best athletic shooter that she can be.
And I'm veteran Green Beret sniper instructor John Wayne Walden.
Remember your trigger squeeze.
And I figured if I could teach a few hundred Afghanis how to shoot without a lick of English, I ought to be able to do something with Reagan.
This is I Am Forever.
So, John, this episode's all about reaction timing.
Okay.
I took Reagan to play squash.
It's like racquetball, right?
It's like racquetball. It's very similar,
Okay.
except instead of playing off the ceiling, you basically have like a lower back wall and the ball is dead. So you have to be very quick and agile. It's a 360-degree game. You have to think about where your opponent is and really be reacting to many things all at once.
We have a thing in the military called the OODA Loop process, where you observe, orient, decide, then act. So every decision that you make, you have to go through that process, and the quicker you speed it up, the quicker you can shoot, the better athletic shooter you're going to be.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look and watch her play some squash.
All right.
Hi, my name is Thelma Van Eck. I'm the squash pro at the downtown Dallas YMCA, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about squash. It's one of those sports where you never just stand still. You constantly, you hit the ball, you move, you hit the ball, you move. So for 45 minutes, which is generally what you would play for, you're constantly moving. So you're never just standing still.
I brought Reagan here today because I'm a big fan of squash. I think it would be a great sport to help Reagan develop some new athletic skills.
Squash is a very physical game. I mean,
Very.
a lot of running, a lot of lunging. It takes a lot of stamina, and your heart rate will go way up, and then it'll come down. So the analogy's been made to like a chess game where you move your opponent out of position,
Right.
and then you'll kill him.
So a lot of strategy.
A lot of strategy involved.
Yep.
Because of the fact that the ball doesn't bounce like a tennis ball or like a racquetball, you very much have to have hand-eye coordination in order to make the ball go where you want it to go. So it's all about placement and being ready to actually hit the ball at the right time. So you keep your eye on the ball. I'm gonna feed it to you right in front of you. Rack it up and swing. That's it. So in order to get it to come straight, I want you to keep your shoulders facing this way.
Facing this wall?
Facing your side wall. So step to it. So remember, it's not gonna bounce. Reagan,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to move to it. That's all right. So step into it, okay? Step, step, step. That's better. Keep the racket up.
I wanted squash to be a sport that Reagan was introduced to towards the end of this whole 10-week period because there are so many things going on. In the beginning, we started with more of the fundamentals, the basics, breathing, visualization, leading up to something like squash, which is really putting all of them together, right? She's got her hand-eye coordination, she's got her body positioning. So I think it makes a lot of sense that we've sort of stepped up the intensity and the complexity of everything that she's been engaged in, culminating here in squash, which, as you can see, it's 360 degrees. It's totally dynamic.
Step into it. Good. And then come back to the tee. Remember, we always move back to the tee. Good. Step back.
One of the things I love about squash is the demand on your reaction timing. You're kind of looking at a big blank wall, and you don't really know where the ball's gonna hit or where it's gonna go. Reagan's gonna be very comfortable and well-rehearsed in her ability to react quickly and really be in control of that process, and not react like in a kind of frazzled way, but really kind of slowing time down, focusing in, and making good decisions quickly.
So this is where the lunging part comes in. So when you're moving to the front court, you don't want to run, and then you're right on top of the ball. What you actually want to be doing is lunge and take that nice big lunge.
Fundamental agility is the least amount of steps possible.
Absolutely.
What did you feel like you got out of playing squash today, and how do you think that's going to help translate into athletic shooting?
It's a lot of the running and the quick moving and the timing, because if your timing's off, then your swing's gonna be off, just like the trigger pull.
Body positioning, change in direction, heart rate, everything's going on here. This week, when you're with John at the range, he's gonna have you do a series of reaction drills.
Okay.
And so I thought it would be a good idea to practice a simple drill I call wall ball. You're just gonna go forehand, 10 off the wall. You're gonna hit it to the wall, hit it right out of the air. And then you're gonna do the same thing backhand, 10 in a row. And you wanna keep going until you can absolutely get 10. Well, you did great, and I'm excited to see how this all ties into your shooting and the next event.
Yeah, me too.
I was watching you guys. You've done an incredible job coaching. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It was fun.
Yeah, it was. Thanks.
I was thinking maybe we could hit around for a minute.
We'd love to.
So my homework for this week from Uzziah was to play some wall ball. I did 10 forehand and 10 backhand in a row, and it was not easy, but I'm ready to apply it to my shooting this week.
So what'd you do this week, Reagan?
This week I worked on squash. We just started with some of the basic backhand and serving, and then once I kind of got the lay of the land, we played a little bit, and it took it out of me.
Well, hopefully today don't take it out of you too much. But, you know, we're working on your reaction and timing, and we don't have reactive targets for you to go on, but you're gonna have to react to my command. Today, we're gonna have Reagan shoot the same drill from 5 spots. All 10-yard pistol shots, but with targets we haven't used, balloons. She'll start with her back to the targets. I'll yell a color. She'll then turn around and shoot that color before moving on. And remember, this is time. Lock and load. Shooter ready?
Ready.
Blue. Good job. Back, aim. Release the mag. Play to the rear. Let's go. You ready?
Ready.
Lock. Red. Good job. Blow it. Here you go. Drop the mag. Lock the slide. Turn and go. Ready?
Yeah.
Lock and load. Pink. Don't outrun the headlights. There you go. Drop the mag. Go. You ready?
Ready.
Pink. Drop the mag. Go. You ready?
Ready.
Yellow. Got the mag time.
Woo!
Great job. What do you think?
That was awesome.
Yeah, you did real good. The one thing that I saw consistently is you had your rhythm, right?
Yes.
You'd go and you shoot and you wouldn't outrun your headlights. You did one time.
One time I got a little anxious, but...
Right. Yeah, you get jacked up on Mountain Dew, you start shooting the targets like, oh, I'm better than Burt Reynolds, and you start shooting, but you get a little humble pie and you come back. You regroup, did a good job. So
thank you.
Let's keep this momentum and crush it next week.
Let's do it.
So as you can tell, she did pretty good. Overall, you know, the drill was about what? Reaction, right?
Yep.
She did great. As soon as I said the color, turned around, picked up the target, and kept going. So from that perspective, she did a great job.
Well, that's awesome, and reaction timing is really important for everybody at home watching the show. What I'd like you to do this week is a simple reaction ball drill. You're gonna partner up with somebody, or you can do it off a wall, and you're essentially gonna bounce the ball in different patterns towards each other, try and react and catch it. So let's take a look at Darren and Coleon demonstrating for you.
Reaction ball drill.
Okay.
All right. You have a tennis ball, I have a tennis ball. I'm bouncing it to you. You lob it over the top.
Okay.
Wherever the ball goes, you catch it with the corresponding hand.
Okay.
So if I bounce to the right,
and I'm throwing that to you.
Exactly, and vice versa.
At the same time.
Exactly.
Okay.
So this should help with your poor timing skills.
All right, let's do it. Oh, that didn't work out very well.
Not at all.
All right. Give me some more heat. Oh.
I feel like I'm in the U.S. Open.
That was good.
My first reaction to seeing that is that it looks like they're having a lot of fun, which is always a good thing.
Right. Well, my first reaction to that is Darren looked like he's got one leg like I do, the way he moves out there.
Well, they were doing a good job. I liked what I saw. They were definitely implementing the basics. I'd like to see some more advanced stuff, which may be a little too hard for those guys. But essentially, you want to fake each other out as much as possible. You know, act like you're going high and going low and force each other to react so that you're getting the most out of it.
Right.
Well, this has been a great episode. I'm really excited for next week, which we're going to look at speed, agility, and quickness. It's going to be great. It's the final component of the season, so tune in, check it out.
Next week on I Am Forever. Yes, it teaches all of your internal muscles how to work together with timing to produce a really explosive and powerful outcome.
So I want you to move as quickly and as efficiently, put everything that we've done up to now, put it together and rock out, all right?